Hi everyone, finding your style, how to look better, not younger. This is a mission that we all face as we get a little older. So I wanted to talk to you today about style. How you find it after 60, how you break away from perhaps a role that you played in the past and find something that looks different, matches your emerging new self in your 60s and 70s. And I think there's lots of different angles to this, and I hope I don't go off too far on a rant about this, but I'm feeling lately that there's this ageism is still so prevalent in our society that even though we're doing our best as women over 60 to sort of shatter those aging stereotypes and get out into the world, the media, the brands, fashion brands particularly, and beauty brands are still focusing on a younger demographic and making us feel like, you have to look younger in order to look more beautiful. Now, I've done a couple of videos on this topic on other channels, and I always get a very positive response from you, because you understand it, you get it. Women in our 60 community know what we're facing every day when we go out into the world, but the rest of the world is kind of quiet about it. And even some of the channels that I'm on have women who are bloggers our age, in their 50s, 60s, 70s, well, not so much 70s, but 60s, who are still talking about anti-aging products that are going to make you look younger, feel younger. And that seems to be the motivation. Right now on TikTok, it's very interesting. There's a filter that's going around. They have these various filters that you can put on your videos that is talking about, it takes you back to a teenager. And so it takes your picture as you're talking into the camera, and it changes you back to what you looked like when you were 14, 15, 18. And it's obsessive with people. I mean, they just want to see what they look like when they were younger. But I guess in a way, it's understandable because there's so much pressure. Anyway, what is style anyway? When you're starting about finding your style after 60, what does that mean? And it's not a clothing piece that you wear or an item that you purchase. It's you. It's how you express yourself. It is your personality. It is feeling confident when you walk out the door that everything that you're wearing on the outside or the way that you're walking is a true reflection of yourself. It's not, you're not trying to be anyone else. You're not trying to be younger. You're not trying to be, beautiful by any standard that sort of brands are telling us about, but that the clothes actually reflect our personality. So it's the colors that we wear, it's the shapes that we choose, it's the just the accessories that we put with our clothes. That is what defines our style. Makes you feel good about yourself. I mean, I go out sometimes into the world with my berets on, and I put clips in them and sparkle, and I wear necklaces, and I just feel like I probably do get a few stares because it's not the normal traditional in pink, lots of pink. But it doesn't matter anymore. For me, that is my style. That is me. That is who I am. And maybe we could talk a little bit about that in the comment section, because I think the whole point of me doing these videos is not for me just to talk into the camera and talk to you. It's about you sharing in the comment section and sharing with other women, how you feel about this too. So let's talk about this pressure to look young, because I think it's really something that is just always in the back of my mind, because I do videos as a 74-year-old woman. I'm actually very open about my age, and I even start a video by saying it, because I feel like I don't judge myself whether I look beautiful because I look younger, or that the makeup hides anything. I don't wear any concealer anymore, for example, on my eyes. Why would I do that? These are wrinkles. They're called wrinkles, guys. They happen when you get to be 60 years old. I mean, it's not anything bad. It's just not a bad thing. But the anti-aging community promotes the fact that you've got to go and use. It's not so much the surgeries and so on. It's actually the products that they need you to buy. The best cream ever for turning back 20 years, or giving awards to these brands that actually say that they're going to make you look 20 years younger. And this mindset is not only harmful and destructive, it actually chips away at your confidence, because you feel like, well, maybe there is something wrong with me. I mean, that woman, look, she's 60 years old and she hasn't got a wrinkle on her face. But the thing is, she's probably got, if she's on a video, she's got a filter on her that makes her look younger. It softens all the edges. I mean, even on some of the channels that I film on, they have almost an automatic filter. It's like it kind of almost tones you down a little bit. I don't mind looking the way I look. It's okay. But this mindset is harmful, and focusing on the best you can be rather than the youngest you can be, I think is the thing. So what are some tips and tricks? What are like 5 or 6 things that you can do? Tips to make you define your style in a way that is positive and practical and affordable. I mean, you may not have a lot of money you want to spend on style, but I forget who it was. It was something about style is all about the way you move. It's not got to do with the things you're wearing. It's got just with your presence, just what you project to the world, your smile, your glow. I mean, even just wearing a bit of makeup that just gives you a bit of a shine, because our skin does change as we get older, and it doesn't matter that we want to look a little bit glowier. That doesn't mean we want to look younger. We just want to look glowy, or that our skin looks kind of refreshing and reflects our inner self. So the tips: invest in quality. Now, I know that this is kind of a contradiction to what I just said about money, but if you can invest in things that are going to last a little longer, better to buy one sweater or one pair of trousers or one outfit that you can wash it repeatedly and it's going to be okay, it's going to look good. I've recently, I don't know whether my style is changing, but I went on a cruise recently. You've probably seen some of the videos, but it was to Greece, and I had the same trousers on, not the same pair, but the same style every single day. I just wore pants. I wore cargo pants. I love them. They have pockets. I could put things in the pockets. That's my style. I don't want a backpack on. I don't want a handbag. I want to put my passport in one pocket, my phone in the other one. I want to put a tube of lipstick and some tissues and some hand sanitizer in my pockets, and I want to just go. That's me. Maybe that's not your style at all, but that's just, I'm just giving you an example. You don't have to spend a ton, but investing in quality. Those pants they were quite expensive, but I got 3 pair and they fit perfectly. And I had to make some adjustments for the length of the legs. But yeah, it's all good. So invest in quality, work for the long run. Focus on fit. I think that's another good tip for you for finding your style. And by the way, I'm going to turn my camera off for a second here and just put a curtain up, because I'm getting this really weird glow coming in. The sun has come up. Just wait, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hope that the light is okay. This is the joy of not having a proper studio. I live and work in one room, and when the sun comes up on the window, it glows everywhere. So I hope this is a little bit better on the eyes. So anyway, the second thing I was talking about was fit. You just focus on things that fit you. Don't think, oh, I'm a little bit overweight in my tummy, or I've got this issue. You consider it to be an issue. Cover it up with baggy clothes. It doesn't really make a difference. It just makes you feel frumpy and baggy. Just wear what's the size that fits you, and if it shows a little bit of extra weight in your arms or your legs or whatever, that's okay. It's really okay. And this is just me talking to myself because we all do it. Focus on fit. Colors. Find your colors. Now, I obviously, because you all know me for years and years, pink is my color. Pink and salmon and coral, turquoisey. I mean, I have my favorite colors that it's my whole wardrobe. I've gotten to green recently, which is nice, and I love green. But find the colors that make you feel good. It doesn't even matter if they don't look good. I mean, it doesn't matter if they just, they don't, they're not the perfect match with your skin. But I always wear very plain tops. I don't wear a lot of patterns. So that's one of my other things with color, that I just wear solid colors, and that's just my thing. But the next tip, the third tip that I think is important that goes along with that is don't, try something new. Don't get stuck in a routine like I've always worn pink, I'm never going to wear green. I just discovered green and I love it now. So, I still never in my life will wear yellow. Excuse me. I always laugh about that because I do not have, it's kind of a house of no yellow. I have nothing. I have daffodils. I'm looking at my table. I have daffodils, and that's different. But, anyway, you find your colors. That's important. Embrace comfort. Different periods we've been through the last few years have established this comfort mentality, but it's okay. Embrace it. Buy stuff that's cuddly. I always, when I'm shopping, I don't know about you, but I always go down I look at color first, and then I look for texture. I actually feel things. And sometimes you can buy t-shirts that just feel rough. And then if I find one that's a bit more slinky, then I feel more like that's me. That's my style. I can do that one. So find something new. Embrace comfort. And that's, if you're not comfortable in your clothes, then you're not going to feel good. You're not going to feel like better. You're going to feel just uncomfortable and just not yourself. Another thing, this is kind of not related to clothing as much as it is to just in general, and that is accessories. Find your accessories. Find accessories that really, really speak to you and that make you feel good. not younger. I mean, you don't have to wear those little thin, there's so many trends in jewelry now that are geared for the younger audience. So when you go into the shops, you'll see jewelry changes from year to year, and it's always geared for the younger audience because, it's affordable. And if you're a young 20-year working, young person, you'll just buy something you can afford that's on trend. And that makes you feel, well, it doesn't make you feel younger particularly. It makes you feel, like you belong, like you're associated. But that's a separate conversation. So, but from an accessories perspective, scarves, shawls, ponchos, shoes, necklaces, earrings, all those things that make you feel better. That's the goal here, not to feel younger, to feel, on trend, but just make you feel good, make you feel better and confident. And then, of course, hair. Now, I'm a guilty party here because I still dye my hair. But my hair, actually, if you look at my hair, see the gray coming in here? It's really almost the same color as the color that I dye it. And I've been using this particular L'Oreal hair color for many years. So I think that my hair has either gotten so used to it that it's actually growing in that color, or that's just my color. But, embrace the gray if you can, because there's nothing that's going to make you look better than just not stressing about your hair color. Yes, it may make you look like, because of the stereotype associated with getting older, you get old and you get gray hair. It means if you get gray hair, you look older, which isn't true. Look at some of the beautiful women with, silver foxes, I think, or some of the Facebook groups where you can just, you can wear gray and just feel good about yourself, and it's no problem. You feel better, not younger. Accessories I mentioned. Makeup. Okay, not everybody likes makeup. I happen to like makeup. I just did a makeup tutorial and I've left all my glowy stuff on, but I like makeup and I think it makes me feel better. Now, all the beauty bloggers that are selling their anti-aging products with their consignment, with their, what do you call them, affiliate codes, that's why they're selling them to you, by the way, because they get paid for everyone you buy, many times, not always, but, they really want you to buy the product, and because they think it's going to make you look younger. And that's not why I wear makeup at all. I wear it because it makes me feel better. So some ideas, tips and tricks, I think 5 of them there for you to think about when you're looking at how to feel better, not younger, and how to establish and create a style for yourself in your 60s, 70s, and older. Okay, take good care, everybody. Have fun out in the world today. Put something on, clothing or makeup or accessories that makes you feel better, and just go and shine. Enjoy your day, everyone. Take good care. Lots and lots of love.